In this vlog, I want to talk about dreams. And by dreams, I don't mean this like the vision where I want to be in the future, that kind of dream. I want to talk about the hallucination that goes on in your head every night, like a third of your whole life. That's kind of strange. I think it's kind of common that people say that I don't remember my dreams. I know that because that was me a couple of years ago. But it started in like 2017 when I had my burnout crash, like 100% sick leave, total in the head. I had nightmares every single night, bad ones. And I woke up with my heart just like this. My wife told me that one night she could wake up in the middle of the night, and I was like sleeping like this with my teeth like so in the middle of the night while I was sleeping. That's not good. So when I got on sick leave, the first thing I did is I just stopped my alarm clock. I just slept until I woke up. And what happened is I started to note and write down when I had my nightmares. I just let nightmare, no nightmare, and the today's date. That was it. That's where I started. And after a couple of weeks with nightmare every night, then it started to shift a little bit. And I started to remember more of the details. And I just kept writing just to keep track of how I was feeling. And then it's after some months, a year or something, it shifted to more strange psychedelic stuff, those strange dreams. And anyway, what I've noticed is that you can practice the skill to remember the dreams. And what I do is that every morning, every night before I go to bed, I prepare on my cell phone, and I write an entry just in the notes on the Apple, and I write the date, and I open up the files, and then I just put it away. And then when I wake up in the morning, I still remember my dream, and I just try to reach the phone and write it down, whatever comes out, what it's in my head at the moment. And usually I can remember my dream, because you see here I have like, this is just one entry per day the last year. I have them all. And there's, you see, I can write quite a story sometimes to get down those dreams. And a bulletproof way of telling if my health is working the way it should, if I'm if this machinery is running in the right way. I remember my dreams. When I feel good, when my body is good, I remember my dreams. When I'm stressed out and things are not working the way they should, I can't remember my dreams. I've been doing this for 3 years now, and it's bulletproof. It just works. And the funniest thing of all is that at least 3 times now I've dreamt something which I then take out of the dream into the real world and use it. I've actually solved engineering problems while sleeping. I could have had some specific question in a project that I was working on, and the same thing like when if you've been playing a lot of computer games and you might dream you're in that computer world, and the same thing is if you work on an engineering problem for a long time, and you start to dream about it, and I actually solved the problem while dreaming. So I just grabbed the phone, and instead of writing, I started calculating. I pull up Excel and I punch in some formulas, and it was correct. So I solved the problem while sleeping. And that's a very powerful thing. And this is not nightmare for me. This is good stuff. This is really good stuff. And I think it can happen when you're when you're at the right place at the right time and working with what you should work. It's like your whole body is in focus. So let me know what you think. Do you remember your dreams? Do you think you can practice this skill? I know I have practiced it at least, but the trick is you have to be extremely fast to write it down. It's just, and it's gone. If you lose a second, it's gone. The dream is, it's like it's stored in the random access memory in the brain or something. And as soon as you get any other impression, it's overwritten and it's gone. And now it's I'm so fascinated by my own dreams, so I just keep writing and writing, see what comes out. But most of all, it's an indicator of my health. I hope you might be able to use it as well. Cheers.